Peaches, the complete guide to nature's velvet-skinned treasure. Few fruits capture the essence of summer quite like the peach. With its blushing skin, fragrant aroma, and juicy, sweet flesh, the peach, Prunus persica, has charmed cultures across the globe for thousands of years. Beyond its irresistible taste, the peach carries a rich history, fascinating botany, and a surprising array of health benefits. This article explores everything there is to know about peaches, from their ancient origins to their modern-day uses in the kitchen, garden, and beyond. Botanically speaking, a peach is a drupe or stone fruit, a fruit with a thin outer skin, a fleshy middle layer, and a hard, woody pit at its core that encases a single seed. Peaches belong to the genus Prunus, which also includes plums, cherries, apricots, and almonds. In fact, peaches and almonds are close relatives. Both trees produce very similar blossoms, and their fruits share the same basic structure, though almonds are cultivated for their seed rather than their flesh. Peaches are typically classified into two main types based on the texture of their flesh. Freestone peaches, where the flesh separates easily from the pit, making them ideal for eating fresh or slicing for recipes. Clingstone peaches, where the flesh clings tightly to the pit, often prized for canning because they hold their shape and texture well during processing. There is also a smooth-skinned variant of the peach known as the nectarine. Despite looking and tasting slightly different, nectarines are genetically peaches. The fuzzy skin trait is controlled by a single recessive gene, meaning a peach tree can sometimes produce a nectarine through natural mutation and vice versa. Contrary to popular belief, peaches did not originate in Persia, despite their scientific name, Prunus persica, Persian plum. Genetic and archaeological evidence points to China as the true birthplace of the peach, with cultivation dating back more than 7,500 years along the Yangtze River. Ancient Chinese texts and artwork frequently depict the peach as a symbol of longevity, immortality, and good fortune. In Chinese mythology, peaches were said to grow in the garden of the goddess Shiwangmu, the Queen Mother of the West, and eating one of her magical peaches was believed to grant eternal life. The journey west, peaches traveled along the Silk Road, reaching Persia, modern-day Iran, where they flourished in the region's climate. It was through Persian trade routes that Europeans first encountered the fruit, leading to the mistaken belief, reflected in the scientific name, that Persia was its homeland. The ancient Greeks and Romans later adopted the peach, with Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder writing about it in the 1st century CE. Arrival in the Americas, Spanish explorers and missionaries introduced peaches to the Americas in the 16th century, planting them in present-day Florida and Mexico. The fruit spread rapidly, and Native American tribes began cultivating peach orchards long before large-scale European colonization reached certain regions. By the 18th and 19th centuries, peaches had become a significant crop in the southeastern United States, particularly in Georgia, which still proudly calls itself the Peach State today, even though California actually produces a larger volume of peaches commercially. Peach trees are deciduous and relatively small compared to other fruit trees, typically growing between 4 and 10 meters, 13 to 33 feet tall, though commercial orchards often prune them shorter for easier harvesting. They are known for their stunning pink or white blossoms that appear in early spring before the leaves emerge, making peach orchards a beautiful sight during bloom season. Peach trees need a specific balance of climate conditions to thrive. Chill hours. Peach trees require a certain number of hours below 7 degrees Celsius, 45 degrees Fahrenheit during dormancy to properly break dormancy and produce fruit. This requirement varies by variety, ranging from around 150 to over 1,000 chill hours. Warm growing season. Once dormancy breaks, peaches need warm temperatures and plenty of sunlight to develop and ripen their fruit. Well-drained soil. Peach trees are particularly sensitive to waterlogged roots and thrive best in sandy loam soils with good drainage. The growing cycle, after the delicate blossoms are pollinated, largely by bees, small green fruits begin to form. Over the following months, the fruit swells, softens, and gradually shifts in color from green to shades of yellow, orange, and red as it ripens. Most peach varieties reach maturity within 3 to 5 months after bloom, though this varies depending on the cultivar and climate. Major peach-producing regions today. Peaches are cultivated on nearly every continent with a suitable climate. China is by far the world's largest producer, growing more peaches than the rest of the world combined. Other major producers include Spain, Italy, Greece, and Turkey in Europe, along with the United States, where California, South Carolina, and Georgia lead domestic production. Peaches are as nutritious as they are delicious. A medium-sized peach, approximately 150 grams, contains roughly calories, about 58. Water content, approximately 89%, making peaches naturally hydrating. Fiber, around 2.3 grams, supporting digestive health. Vitamin C, a good source supporting immune function and skin health. Vitamin A, present in modest amounts, important for eye health. Potassium, helps regulate fluid balance and support healthy blood pressure. Antioxidants, including polyphenols and carotenoids, which help combat oxidative stress in the body. Peaches are also low in calories and fat, and their natural sugars come packaged with fiber, which helps moderate blood sugar spikes compared to consuming sugar in isolation. The fiber content in peaches, both soluble and insoluble, aids in healthy digestion, helps prevent constipation, and supports a healthy gut microbiome by feeding beneficial bacteria. Peaches contain a variety of antioxidant compounds, including chlorogenic acid and various carotenoids, which help neutralize free radicals in the body. Diets rich in antioxidant-containing fruits have been associated with reduced risk of chronic diseases, including certain cancers and cardiovascular disease. The vitamin C and antioxidants in peaches contribute to collagen production, which helps maintain skin elasticity and may protect against premature aging caused by sun exposure and pollution. Peaches contain potassium, which plays a key role in maintaining healthy blood pressure levels by balancing the effects of sodium in the diet. Their fiber and antioxidant content may also support overall cardiovascular health. With their high water content, peaches make a refreshing, hydrating snack, particularly valuable during hot summer months when the fruit is in peak season. It is worth noting that peaches belong to a group of foods that can trigger oral allergy syndrome in some individuals, particularly those with birch pollen allergies. Symptoms are usually mild, such as itching in the mouth, but anyone with known fruit allergies should exercise appropriate caution. Peaches are remarkably versatile in the kitchen, lending themselves to both sweet and savory applications. The simplest way to enjoy a peach is fresh off the tree, sliced, halved, or eaten out of hand. A perfectly ripe peach should yield slightly to gentle pressure and release a fragrant, sweet aroma. Peaches are a beloved ingredient in a wide range of desserts, including peach cobbler and crisp, peach pie and tarts, peach ice cream and sorbet, peach jams, preserves, and chutneys. The natural sweetness of peaches pairs beautifully with savory flavors, making them a popular addition to grilled peach salads with arugula, goat cheese, and balsamic glaze, peach salsa served alongside grilled meats or fish, glazes for pork, chicken, or ham, chilled peach soups popular in some European cuisines. Because fresh peaches have a relatively short season and shelf life, preservation methods have long been essential. Canning, freezing, drying, and making preserves all allow peach lovers to enjoy the fruit's flavor year-round. Dried peaches concentrate the fruit's natural sugars, resulting in a chewy, intensely flavored snack. Selecting and storing peaches. Color. Look for a warm background color of yellow or cream beneath any red blush. Green undertones typically indicate an unripe fruit. Fragrance. A ripe peach should have a sweet, noticeable aroma near the stem end. Texture. The fruit should give slightly when gently pressed, without being mushy or overly firm. Peaches continue to ripen after being picked. Unripe peaches can be left at room temperature, ideally in a paper bag, to speed up ripening. Once ripe, peaches should be moved to the refrigerator to slow further softening, though chilling can slightly diminish flavor and texture, so it's best to eat them within a few days for optimal taste. Beyond the kitchen, peaches hold deep symbolic meaning in various cultures. As mentioned earlier, in Chinese culture, the peach represents longevity and immortality, and peach-shaped decorations are common at birthday celebrations, especially for elders. In Japanese folklore, the story of Momotaro, Peach Boy, tells of a hero born from a giant peach who goes on to defeat demons and bring peace to his village. In Western art and literature, the peach has often symbolized abundance, fertility, and the fleeting nature of youth and beauty. Its soft, easily bruised flesh serving as a poetic metaphor for the delicacy of life itself. Peaches are members of the rose family, Rosaceae, along with apples, cherries, strawberries, and almonds. China has cultivated peaches for so long that fossilized peach pits found in the region date back millions of years, well before human cultivation began. The fuzz on a peach's skin is a natural defense mechanism that helps protect the fruit from insects and fungal infections. A single peach tree can produce several hundred peaches in a good growing season. The world's heaviest peach on record weighed close to 1 kilogram, over 2 pounds. The peach is far more than a simple summer fruit. It is a product of thousands of years of cultivation, migration, and cultural significance, as well as a nutritional powerhouse packed with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. Whether enjoyed fresh off the branch, baked into a warm cobbler, or preserved for the colder months, the peach continues to hold a cherished place in kitchens and cultures around the world. Its journey from the orchards of ancient China to tables across the globe is a testament to just how universally beloved this fuzzy, fragrant fruit truly is. If longevity's your goal, you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and pass this along to someone who wants to add years to their life and life to their years. Got a healthy aging tip? We'd love to hear it in the comments.